Colorado Cutthroats 5-5, taking on the Redbirds 4-6. Denver NABA 25 wood AA. Oh, the first part of the game, not on video. We head to the top of the sixth. Looks like Dan Smith will pop it up to the catcher for the F2. That brings up Kyle Newman. And he's going to take that one off the leg. Right now, Cutthroats are leading this game 2-0. Andy Dobb now up. He's 0 for 2 so far. That's going to drop him for a hit, so he's on the hit column. He's now 1 for 3. That brings up Joe Abeda. He's 0 for 2. And he's going to look at strike 3 there for the second out of the inning. That brings up Ken Reichelt. He's 2 for 2. And he's going to fly this ball to right field. Should be an easy catch. But it drops out of the right fielder's glove. Kyle's going to score to make this 3-0. Zach Scott now up. Or Alex Scott. And he gets a hit to right field. Hit in the gap. One Cutthroat will score. Reichelt rounding third. And he scores from first to make it 5-0 Cutthroats here in the top of the sixth. Mark Link up. He's 0 for 2. Got Alex Scott on second. And Link is going to pop out to the center fielder to end the inning. We now head to the bottom of the sixth. Zach Scott pitching for the Cutthroats today. And the 9-batter Matt will get his second hit of the game. That brings up Damien. And he's going to hit a little grounder. Newman's going to get it from the catcher spot. He throws it to Reichelt at first base for the 2-3 putout. It was a bunt. It was a sac bunt. Now at the top of the order, Mike S. is up. And it's going to be a ground ball to third, but Scott's going to throw it away. So it's going to be an unearned run. It's 5-1 now. Jeremy up, and he gets a base hit. That brings up Jake. And he's going to get a hit. And Mike's going to come and score. It's now 5-2 Cutthroats. The Redbirds having a big inning here. Scott's now up. And he's going to strike out for the second out of the inning. That brings up David. And David's going to hit a grounder right between first and second. Cutthroats can't play it. It's going to score another run. It's 5-3. And Chris gets a base hit. It's 5-4. So 4 big runs here for the Redbirds to come back in this game. That brings up Nick. And he's going to line out the shortstop, Dobb, to end the inning. So we got ourselves a ball game now. We head to the top of the seventh. Calvin Reichelt will lead it off. And he will draw a walk. That brings up Shreyas Christian. He's 1 for 2 so far. And he's going to get a base hit. That brings up Zach Scott. He is 1 for 2. Home plate umpire is having a tough game right now. He started the game off with a fight with his partner during the captain's meeting. Now he's overheated. We cut back into the game. And Scott's going to fake bunt. It's going to get a wild pitch. Pass ball either way. Both runners advance. Scott lines it back the pitcher, off the pitcher's wrist. One Cutthroat will score, making it 6-4. Pitcher is going to leave this game with an injury. Thought it was broken, but probably not. That brings up John Holly, top of the lineup. And he's going to get a base hit. That scores Krishnan to make it 7-4 Cutthroats. Dan Smith now up. And he's going to get a base hit. Going to keep him at third. Now we got bases loaded for Kyle Newman. Newman 1 for 2. Hit by pitch. And this base hit's going to fall in. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. A 2 RBI single by Newman. That brings up Andy Dobb. And we got a wild pitch. Both Cutthroats will advance. The second and third. Ground ball. It's going to be fielded. But they can't get a play. It's going to go down as a fielder's choice with no out. That brings up a beta. He's going to hit this with a first baseman. It's going to be a 3-1 put out. There is an RBI there on that play. Cutthroat score again. That brings up Ken Reichelt. Wild pitch again. And there goes Cutthroats are going to score from third with 11-4 now. Lead getting bigger. Reichelt will look at ball 4. He's going to take first base. Alex Scott now up. Big 2 RBI double. Last at bat, and he's going to look out ball 4 as well. So I believe that loads the bases up for Mark Link. And Link is going to get an RBI walk. 12-4 Cutthroats. Calvin Reichelt started the inning off. So they batted through the order, the 11-man order. And he's going to get his own RBI walk. A lot of walks here. This is a new pitcher now in for the Redbirds. That brings us Shreyas Krishnan. And a wild pitch. Cutthroat score again, 14-4 now. Now mercy rule is in effect. Krishnan will look at strike 3, so he's going to go to the bench. That brings up Zach Scott. And he's going to get his third hit of the game, an RBI single, 15-4. Top the order, John Holly. High chopper to shortstop. Maybe that's third base. It says 6-4 in the book, but I think that was a 5-4. I don't know. We head to the bottom half. Cutthroats need 3 outs to win this game. Ronnie will strike out. That brings up Matt. He's going to strike out, so that's 2 straight outs. Damien, it might be Damien. I think it's number 6. I don't know his name. He's going to ground this one for the 1-3 put out. Strong throw there by Zach off the mound. Reichelt makes the play at first base. The catch. Cutthroats win this game 15-4 with the big 7th inning there. How many runs is that? 10 runs? 10 runs in the 7th. 15 hits to 10. Can't read all of that. Batting stats for the Cutthroats. 2 hit games. 1 3-hit game by Zach Scott. 2 hit games for Shreyas, Ken Reichelt, Kyle Newman, Dan Smith, John Holly. They all had 2 hits. RBIs, 2 RBIs by a lot of different guys. Stolen base there for Dan Smith. Overall, they had 15 runs off 15 hits, 12 RBIs. Now we look at the other guys. 3-hit game by Jake, their best player. A couple 2-hit games by David and Chris. Overall, they get 10 hits. They score 4 runs. Only one of them was earned. 3 RBIs, 7 Ks. Zach Scott's your complete game. Complete game. He gets the win. And the loss goes to Ronnie. Then we got 2 errors to 1 error, it looks like. 1 error was on Alex Scott there at third. 2 errors for the Redbirds. Cutthroats get above 500. I'll see you next week.